depart from our Nairobi train station, be sure to look out to the right of our train and say goodbye to our wonderful station master. That's Nyla. Once again, please make sure we are seated at all times, including children. They must stay seated. Now, as we pull out of the station, if you look out to the right of the train, you might spot our African penguins. They're actually warm weather birds, so they love to climb in here in Florida. They'll even get to go indoors when it gets too chilly. They make their home here in Nairobi, along with many of our animals. Yellow roller coaster to the left of our train is Cheetah. That is our triple launch coaster, taking you from 0 to 60 in a matter of seconds, 3 times throughout the ride. This is one of our magnetic launch coasters, so it's one of the smoothest roller coaster rides you can experience here at Busch Gardens. You only have to be 48 inches to experience the Cheetah Hut. The building to the right of our train is where you can board the Cheetah Hut roller coaster and the fly ride. Way to get a bird's eye view of the park as you travel from Egypt to Stanleyville or vice versa. The large white building to the right of the train is the Serengeti Express, where you can find some delicious all-day dining. You also have the giraffe bar. It's a full-service bar for those of you 21 and older. You can sit indoors to enjoy some air conditioning, or head out onto the veranda and enjoy a great view of the animals on the Serengeti Hill, or of course just wait to pass us by the train. We need to keep an eye out to the left of our train, right after the fencing, you'll spot some of those animals over on the Serengeti Hill, like our recent giraffe. One of the top-rated coasters here in the park and in the United States. So if you do enjoy the roller coaster, make sure you go over to Egypt to ride the coaster. Now we are headed out into the Serengeti belt where our animals roam free and they do have a tendency to cross over the track. Please remain seated at all times as this train may be making sudden stops and we don't want anyone falling. As we head out into the plains, keep an eye out to the left of the train. Let's see where you can spot the first animal. Atop the first hill, you see the tan antelope. Those are the Eland antelope. They are the largest of the antelope species and also the slowest. They can only run about 25 miles per hour. They are, however, very amazing jumpers and can jump 10 feet in the air from a near stand start. Atop both hills, you see the reticulated giraffe. Reticulated meaning net-like refers to the pattern of their spots. They'll reach 16 to 18 feet and can weigh up to 1 ton. In the valley of the hills, you can see our Grevy zebra. And they're easily recognized by their white underbellies. That's the largest zebra species. You can see our giraffe on the second hill with her tongue out. They do have very long muscular tongues that they use to pluck foliage from the trees. The length of those tongues can even reach up to 20 inches. If you look back beyond those wooden fences, you may spot more animals. The next portion of our belt is home to our rhinos and several species of antelope. White rhino on top of the hill through the oak trees. That is the second largest land mammal, and they can weigh from 4,000 to 6,000 pounds. Now our trash is pretty large. There's 7 rhinos long. We might see the rest of them. As we're heading out onto the trestle, we look down in the water and we'll see some local wildlife. Maybe you'll spot some different birds, some ducks, or even the Florida soft-shelled turtles. If you have good eyesight, keep an eye out on that hill behind the palm trees. Those are the fossil water bugs. They're the brown, shaggy antelope with the white markings. They're pretty good at blending in. They're most well known for their heart-shaped noses. Most commonly photographed of all the zebra species. If you've ever seen one in a magazine, it is probably the grand zebra. They do actually slow the pace of their herds to accommodate their slowest numbers so they can blend together and avoid predators. You'll also see the lone wildebeest that really shaggy antelope with the horns. Baby wildebeest can actually run and keep up with its herd within 3 to 7 minutes of birth. Oh, there's the rest of the rhinos out on the ground.
Yes, I got it.
make our turn back to Nairobi. Out to the right of the train, we'll have Congo. We'll see Kumba, the big red and steel roller coaster. Kumba's in its final week of running, so it does close permanently at the beginning of August. So if you do want to take a ride on Kumba, make sure you head over. You get flipped upside down 7 times on that ride. That is in Congo, where you can also find the Bango bumper cars and kitty rides for our younger guests. So besides Apollo, we have Tiger, Hurricane, and the Wild Oasis that has several animal habitats, a climb area, and crush zones. The little roller coaster to the right of the train includes Phoenix Rising, family style inverted coaster, so you only have to be 42 inches to ride. That will be located in Pantopia, along with our carousel, our large games area, and 2 of our theaters. You might have already spotted the ostrich down here to the left of the train in the shade of the tree. That is the largest bird, weighing up to 330 pounds. Now, due to their size, they can't fly, but they do run some pretty unusual speeds of up to 42 miles per hour. Just 1 for 8 can equal about 34 chickens. They can take about 2 hours to hard boil. So they eat out of the bushes and shrubbery rather than grazing on the grass. Behind the fencing on the hill, you'll see some more of that articulated giraffe. If you look beyond the grasses on our left, you'll spot our Nyama. The females are the small brown antelope with white stripes. Now these are known as the most sexually dimorphic animal, meaning that the male and the female do look a little different in the species. The male is about twice as large with shaggy fur and horns. As we go through the curve out to your left, you'll catch a preview of the Lion and Hyena Ridge. It's our all-new area, and the opening officially on Saturday. Now for our Platinum Pass holder, there is a viewing from 7 p.m. today, and for any of our other pass holders, including Fun Park, you can come in on Friday.
Oh, wow! They're right there!
Out to the right of the train, just after these bushes, you'll see the entrance to the Serengeti Flyer. This one's for any of our thrill seekers. Swing ride will launch you 135 feet into the air. That's located right here in Nairobi. Now off to our right, you might spot our Asian elephants. Elephants are the largest land mammals. A baby can weigh up to 250 pounds at birth. You can best see those elephants on foot on your way up towards Pantopia. Across from our train station, you'll find Animal Connection, home of our sloths, different birds, and reptiles. We are by Morocco, where you can find Meombi Reserve, home of the chimpanzees and gorillas, and the Moroccan Ice Palace, where you can see our Rhythm of Nature ice show. the right of the train, you can see the animal interactions and tour booth. You can purchase a ticket for any number of behind-the-scenes animal tours, including safari tours that will take you to those animals you saw on the show. As we arrive at the Nairobi train station, please remain seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop. I will let you know when it is safe to exit. Exits are located through the black metal gates at both ends of the station. Again, my name is Elizabeth, and I hope you've enjoyed your ride aboard the Serengeti Express, and that you do have a wonderful day here at Busch Gardens. Please remain seated. All right, it's safe to stand.
Unleash the darkness of chaos now.
like, nope, I'm not moving. I can only see the one on this side because the tender's blocking. Look at him. He's just like,
Once again, do not switch seats and keep all body parts inside the plane. These are wild animals. They're coming up quite close on the right-hand side, so make sure to keep all your body parts inside the train and do not stand up.
he's just like, look at him. He's just staring at us like, look at this massive yellow brute that has invaded my territory.
Once again,
I
please
do not
make sure
care.
to stay seated and please keep all your body parts inside the train. You will be able to get a close look at the animals.
That's crazy.
Remember the time when the one was riding beside the train?
Yeah, like running away.
Here comes another.
Yeah, you
Oh, ain't he a curious little guy? Look at him.
Please make sure to remain seated
Over, I
and do
don't
not switch your seats. Once again, please make sure to remain seated
Look at
and do not switch your seats.
He's like, nope, we are not messing with these today.